Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We shall be in Quake Champions in a tick. Just stay with me here in Quake Live for a minute, will you? We are in the campgrounds, the rebirth of the Quake 3 Arena Tier 2 map Q3 DM6, the camping grounds. One of the most iconic maps in Quake history, and it contains the most iconic jump, from the bridge to the railgun. When I first saw the jump done, it seemed like magic to me. And when I first managed to send it myself, the moment was magic. I never imagined you could get so much joy and happiness out of simply landing on a small balcony and grabbing a greenish toy gun. For those of you new to these shenanigans, I put a small tutorial for bridge to rail at the end of the video. You shall be happy too. But now, to the champions. I sorted the champions by the basic and maximum speeds. That means from comparatively easy to progressively harder, in regard to strafejumping in general and bridge to rail in particular. Nyx is the fastest, hence the easiest, because she is the most forgiving. Pun not at all intended. Nominally, Anarki is a bit slower than Nyx, but he has challenge pro mode-like physics. In these jumps, I kept the forward key pressed, or backward key respectively, but air control still might kick in. More importantly, Anarki builds up speed faster, which makes a decisive difference. Ranger has the same speed stats as Anarki, but due to his physics akin to vanilla Quake 3, he doesn't accelerate as fast. Nevertheless, at least to me, he very much feels like classic Quake 3 Arena and Quake Live. Slash is a tiny bit slower in the beginning, but has the same speed cap as Ranger. All in all, she feels very similar. Mind that I did not use her crouch slide mechanics in these jumps, just as I didn't use the wall jump with Nyx. Our hero from an alternate history World War II has an even lower speed cap. But this doesn't make a difference for bridge to rail, obviously. Apart from that, I have not much to say about him, except that he also feels very genuine Quake to me. Visor has a lower basic speed, but with a halfway decent circle jump, this shall be overcome already. And in a short jumping sequence like that, you'll never hit his high speed cap. Naturally, he also very much is classic Quake, but when moving at his basic speed, he indeed feels a bit slow. With Galena, I had slight problems in the beginning. Maybe it was her slow basic speed and low speed cap, or maybe it was just me becoming tired and inconsistent in my movements. Once the promised speedometer has arrived, we will be able to analyze things like that. Here, I have to confess, I really lost patience and resorted to the help of the nail gun. Shame on me. With Scale Bearer, the jump definitely is possible forwards, I've seen it done. That means it's possible backwards too. But, as I said, I didn't have the patience and stamina anymore. Like Anarki, Zorlak doesn't really fit into my sequence of champions sorted by their basic and maximum speeds, because she too has CPMA-like physics. The faster acceleration just makes bridge to rail a breeze for her. The 10th and last champion, the slow and clunky big boy, really was a challenge, believe me. So, finally I resorted to using the nail gun here too. I said was a challenge, because with his new dodge ability, bridge to rail now is no problem at all for Clutch. And he can zoom across even way farther. But back to bridge to rail. The jump is so iconic that the developers included it in one of the training levels for Quake Live. But those completely new to the Quake franchise may wonder, how the hell is it done? For that, we return to where it all began.
Welcome to Quake 3 Arena.
I'm using the DeFRaG mod here, because that way I can show you not only the speed in units per second, but the key presses too. The little triangle arrows around the crosshairs are showing the direction keys I am pressing. When the letter J appears in the center, that means I hit the jump button. The idea of the original bridge to rail is to first build up speed by a circle jump from one edge of the bridge to the other one, the red line. The circle jump is followed by a strafe jump, sending you soaring across to the railgun balcony, the green line. Here I am starting by running straight forward, accelerating to 320 units per second, the speed the engine limits me to. At this point I add strafe left to my forward movement and at the same time begin to swing my mouse to the left too. At the end of the first part of the circle jump, taking place on the ground, I here already accelerated to 381 UPS. That's not too good, but okay. Once I face in the direction I want to go, I hit jump. During the jump, I keep pressing forward and left strafe, and also continue moving my mouse to the left. Now the circle jump is complete and I have accelerated to 565 UPS. That's quite good for me personally, but can be even faster. Nevertheless, everything close to or above 500 is okay. Immediately I jump again, let go of left strafe and press right strafe instead. At the same time I begin to move my mouse to the right too. On landing, I am a bit more than twice as fast as the speed the engine tries to limit me to. And the satisfaction sets in. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you after respawn.